Hello, this is David from Fibre Arts Bootcamp, making one of my rare appearances. Today I want to carry on with the theme of processing and cleaning fibre, and we have some Llama fibre here that has been washed, but it is full of vegetable matter, and the tumbler shook out a lot of the grit from it, but the vegetable matter has to be got out by opening up the fibres, and the process we're going to use to do that is a picker, a torture implement full of nails and spikes that will as easily shred your hand as it will open up the fibre, but it is extremely useful for opening it up and getting this vegetable matter out. So that's what we're going to be doing today.
So the picker that we're going to be using is a simple wooden box picker, which is lined with sharpened nails like these here, and if you can see those, exceedingly sharp, and the bed is lined with nails as well as the float on the top.
So let's make a start with this picking. I'm just going to take a small chunk of fibre, roughly open it up with my hands, tuck it in the back end. You can hear the fibres being shredded as it's passed up the other. One pass and it's really opened it up, but we're going to put it through 3 times. There. It's getting there. You can see a lot of the little seed heads and things now, which can be picked out and dropped down into the bucket. We're going to put it through once more. There it has. And a little shake and a lot of that vegetable matter will come out. But it's not by any means clean. This is one of the longest processes. Well, it is the longest process of using fibre. It's the cleaning of it. In some places you can see there are little patches, if you can see that there, that have lots of seed bits in. There's no way that we can actually get that clean, so we're just going to have to throw that away. Okay, let's put another pick through. Here's another chunk. This is Tallulah, one of our big girls. You can see it's opened it up very nicely. Yeah, that probably doesn't need to go through a 3rd time. Tallulah has some lovely colours in here. Put a cap joining in, and here we can see this is the kind of thing that we're going to have to deal with. All of these seed heads that have exploded, broken up, we can't get that clean. There's a lot of wastage with the fibre. That's just the way it is. And just pull it apart a little bit, just to even it out. There we go. This one's difficult to go through. There's a lot of guard hair in here. We haven't taken the guard hair out of this because this particular batch is going to be used for socks, and we tend to leave the guard hair in for that. The feet don't mind having a bit of guard hair, so they're less sensitive. Beautiful and soft. Of course, being Llama, there's no grease in it. We actually have several different size pickers. This is the middle sized one. We have a big one that will take a whole fleece at once, and it pulls apart the entire fleece into the smaller chunks. But if we're going to dehair it, take out the guard hairs, then we don't want to pick it, because it prevents us from being able to pull out the guard hairs like that. It jumbles everything up. Time. The picker is pretty lethal, so to clean the fibre out from between the nails, use a special tool, and on the big picker I wear a glove all the time. Those nails just love going underneath your nail bed on your fingers. They have an affinity for them. Let's put some more through here. Here you can see long chunk of guard hair there. Great for making ropes. That's a bit too much for socks though. First pass through is very difficult. It doesn't actually want to go through because there are some big chunks and dense mats in there. That's why I tend to pull it apart a little bit to start with. If you were to send your fibre away to a mill to have this done, they would dehair it to start with, and you would end up with only a small percentage of usable fibre from the amount of fibre that you send in. But if you don't need to take the guard hair out, then I'd say leave it in.
And there's one of the boys now. That's Hagar. Hop along, Hagar. He's worried because the girls are off in the forest at the moment. So I don't know if you can see in there, there's quite a bit of vegetable matter sitting on the base of that picker.
Okay, so let's do this chunk again. Maybe I'm putting too much in there. It's getting snagged up. Once this has been picked, it will then be combed or carded. Combing is the preferred method at the moment, I think. Socks. The birds love it around here. They line their nests with all this free-flowing llama fibre. So do the mice. Really opening it up. The little bits and pieces that are left in there, they will come out when we actually comb it or card it. Combing gets rid of more of these bits more easily. And the picker can also be used for blending. We do the first stages of blending sheep and llama or alpaca together using the picker. You can see why man invented a machine to do this. And that's it really. That's the picker.